you can see his posturing and stuff, because this is meant to take stress off of Oden. Because understand, Oden came here very stressed, okay, very sketchy, very stressed, because again, he's empowered through, okay, the relationship. And so here, you know, clarity coming through, right? How I'm communicating through the leash, the core ingredients I talked about in another video, control and influence, and even in terms of going to the bathroom outside, he's starting to fully, you know, release all his urine, okay? So, and then I praise him for that. So I say the praise for that, okay? That's what you want to do. You don't want to, you know, you want to make this go really fast for housebreaking. Save the praise for, you know, the moment when you're taking your dog into a designated area on the leash. So you want to attach to the leash as well. Eventually, everything can go transition to off leash, okay? But for now, you want to connect, you want to line it up, because the dog is an extension of you through a social connection, okay? So same thing here. So I bring him back up into a sit, just a little pressure. I barely put any pressure there. He engaged, and then the same thing. So keep going here a little bit. Again, when he gets lined up here, same thing. See, I just use my body weight here. If he gets stubborn off for the sit, and see there's the agreeableness. Do a push-pull. Doesn't have to be super hard. If you're using a pressure collar, be careful. Don't, you know, flat collar, you can pull up a little bit more. On using a choke chain, just a little bit. And I always recommend it if you're just starting into this system, really focus on the flat collar, you know, more so. Okay, so it's going to help you create more awareness of what influence and control are doing. Same thing here, capture. Again, same thing, just body weight. I'm locking my shoulder in here. This is kind of like a push-pull a little bit, and then push-pull around with. I'll make one more lap. And again, this is meant to, again, I'm moving the same way each time, so he understands what I want. Because I'm doing the same motions, the same movements all the time. And that's why I say it's, you know, to decrease the level of challenge, you want to make the same movements, okay? If it's erratic, it's got a funnel, okay? That's part of it, is the intent of what you're doing. Him understanding comes through everything the same way. So the motivation is the relationship, all right? He's motivated to come into agreement that way based on how he's connecting with me. So forward again. He tries to wants to get over a little bit, corral him in, push, pull. We'll do one more down. Again, capture the bum, get him into the staging area, as I call it, right here. Really good push, pull. This helps to set up the down, and then your hand's already there, and then the pressure kind of gives me that look like really. And he's down there. Great moment. And so right here, baseline, but you know, I can take, like I said, if he really lets it go, really kind of, you know, I can just take some off, but he'll let me know that, because the same thing, as he moves here, watch this, a little, see that, just a little subtle, you know, try to invest, cut off, but then I just really, so understand there's a lot of subtle communication that when you get, you know, dialed in the right way through the leash, you know just when to do certain things, certain way. That comes to just skill set, experience. Right here, see, just tap. So you can bring a dog into, right? See him stretching out into more relaxation through just how you communicate through the leash. Because I'm like, you know, I'm just a constant source of, you know, how I'm moving influence through the leash, how I'm communicating with Oden. So I would say Oden's doing great considering. You know, it's a constant type of theme between crate, you know, working with the crate, you know, the remote collar in the crate, dealing with his reactivity, the housebreaking issue, lining up. Housebreaking is an issue of relationship, so for him to go where I want him to go, it's got to come through the method, okay? Him understanding, you know, control, because the dog will not express or try to mark in an area that you're in control of. Always keep that in mind. This is where, in your home environment, if you're putting lots of downs on the dog throughout the home, it helps leave a residual effect, and it starts to really diminish that express state from the dog. Okay, then outside, then reward. So Again, you want to really repaint the landscape through the method, okay? Influence and control being part of the equation. So I'll bring him up here, again, just a little pressure, just enough, again, to start into to communicate, because I want his mind to engage, so I keep a little bit more, I want his legs to move, and then I can just, and this is the way you do it, smooth and fluid, and so it plays into he's already moving, and I just work off of that. Okay, so understand, everything is meant to connect to his mind, how I move when he moves. So all to say, Oden's doing good. Same thing, stubbornness right here, looking at a fly, and then boom, right in, push, pull. And so as you can see here in this video, from the, a couple days ago, progress is being made, agreeableness in terms of influence and control through the down. Oden is definitely coming along. Thanks for watching.